There's an SBC on FIFA 23 that you guys just have to complete. If you're tired of coming up against teams like this, you can get some foot coins through MMO EXP using the link down below. You can also use code JambooUK for 5% off. So guys, we're going to be looking at some of the best SBCs in the game at the moment, and there's one in particular that I really recommend you guys doing. I don't think you want to miss out on it for sure. But do me a favour, before we start the video, please do leave a like. Let's try and hit 50 likes on this video. I think you guys can do that. And do not forget to subscribe. I upload daily content with videos on how to get better at the game. But enough of me waffling, let's get straight into it. So the first SBC we're going to look at is Sergi Dada, and I think this one got a lot of hate, mainly because of the ridiculous loan SBC that come with it, which could be genuinely one of the worst SBCs in FIFA history. But the actual SBC, just for the full version of the card, I don't think it's too bad at all. We're going to have a little look at the player. The servers are running so slow. I don't know what is going on. But he's got a 4-star weak foot, 5'11", 88 pace as well. He's good on the ball, good passing. You know, his defending and physicals are decent. With potential upgrades, I definitely think this is one that is worth looking at for sure. You know, if this got like a +3, for example, he is going to be absolutely crazy. He's already really quick, so add on like another 3 pace, you know, 3 defending, passing. It's already a very good card. I recommend giving it a go for sure. You can start him CDM, centre mid or cam, and I would definitely vouch for Sergi Dada. We then have Nick Lima, and it's just a little bit irrelevant, isn't it? No hate to the MLS, of course, but it's impossible to link these cards in, you know, unless they start releasing full crazy MLS, you know, players in every position. It's just not really, you know, too viable. It's not a bad card, you know, to be honest. He's got a 4-star weak foot. He's quick. His physicals are great. It's a good card. It's just there is better out there, and also it's impossible to link these guys in. We do then have Sabitzer, and this one has mad potential. He's already 4-star, 4-star. The card is looking nice. It sort of reminds me of a couple of years ago, you know, what like Bruno Fernandes cards were like, where he's got decent pace and defending, really good technical stats, clinical as well. I think this one could definitely be worth a pickup. He's going to get at least 2 upgrades in my opinion, potentially 3, and you know, with even a +2 upgrade, the card is looking really nice. You know, he's going to be really quick, physically excellent. Passing and dribbling are going to be insane. Definitely recommend getting this one done. He does have the outside foot shot trait as well. So play him at like a right centre mid or right CDM spot, and you're going to be hitting those Travellas for fun. We do then have, and a very interesting one, it is Mario Gomez. Let's go and quickly have a look at his card, because for some reason EA won't let you view it on the player pick like SBC section, which is, you know, EA doing EA things. But let's have a look at Mario Gomez. So both cards are identical, right? Yeah, literally identical. It's just about what league you want, the Bundesliga or the Italian League. I would probably go the Italian League. I think they have a lot of really good options. You know, Tomori, Theo Hernandez, Tonali. The list absolutely goes on. There's so many good players in that league. And this card's nice. Like, obviously the issue with it is the fact that he's not got the skill moves. But the 5-star weak foot is nice. His shooting is crazy, you know, like that finishing and shot power. He's going to put everything away. He's decent on the ball, not great. You're probably going to want to run an engine on him, to be honest. I think his shooting is already good enough, but he needs that dribbling, you know, agility and balance boost. That acceleration's a little low as well. He's just one of those strikers where if you get him a chance, he's going to finish everything. He's going to be good in the air. Just a good all-round striker, but the lack of skill moves and being a bit stiff on the ball is potentially an issue, but it is one I'd recommend. I actually think he is a very decent card. So let's go back to the rest of the SBCs now. Let's see what else is out. So, come on to live. Okay, so we have got, this is the SBC that I wanted to tell you guys about. It's Dante. And it's very interesting with this card, right? Because there's a lot that you can actually do with this. Obviously, his preferred position is striker, or you can play him as a centre forward. I think if there's somehow a way that you can try and get this card into like a centre mid position, because I don't believe in the work rates, by the way. I think the player instructions cancel out the work rates. If you can find a way to get this guy at centre mid, he is one of the best centre mids in the whole game. Like, genuinely. He'll be so quick. He's got the 5-star weak foot. He can defend okay. Like, you stick a shadow on him, and he's just going to be nuts. 6'2", crazy physicals. And he ain't a bad striker either. He's very similar in a lot of ways to that Gomez. In terms of, he's not the best on the ball, but he's got the 5-star weak foot. He's got 3-star skills. By all accounts, and from what I'm seeing, people are absolutely loving this card. So it is one I would recommend getting done. Coming in at not, a terrible price either. An 83 and an 84 rated squad. It's nice and easy. No issues there, to be honest with you. I would recommend getting him done, guys. French League, he's good for chemistry. Brazilian. Fun card as well. I don't know how many of you remember. You'll have to let me know in the comments. But I remember Dante about 10 FIFAs ago, when he was actually a pretty decent centre-back. You have to let me know if any of you guys were around back then. I certainly was. He's got the outside of the foot shot trait, power header, leadership, if you believe in that. You stick the captain's armband on him and he'll get the boys going. But that is Dante. I recommend completing him. We've then got, do I even try and pronounce the name? Kvaratskhelia. That's what we're going to go with. Decent card, to be fair. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Such a shame that his finishing's really bad. He's got awful reactions as well. It's not bad, but there's just better out there. I think they've done him a bit dirty because he's having a crazy season. Like, just give him a 90 rated EA. You know what I mean? So that one's a little bit sad. There is obviously the Rashford SBC as well, which I have actually done. Do not do the SBC. Just don't. Just go and buy his tradable card that is on the market. The new one, as much as it is a good card, it's just an absolute rip-off. We then have Julian Brandt, who is just like, I don't think anyone cares. I genuinely don't think anyone cares at all. That pace is just not good enough. We then have Titi, who is a good card, actually. Especially, if he gets a little bit more pace, which he is going to. Very, very decent card. He's from the Serie A as well. Like we spoke about, there's some very good options in that league. He's also French. I don't know why, but apparently he's amazing in game. And it doesn't really make sense because his agility balance isn't that great. But he does have some good stats as well. Is there anything else that we want to look at? We do have this guy, actually. This guy's a low-key a beast. 5-star skills. Left mid, right wing striker, so he's very versatile. I'm a fan of the card. He's got crazy jumping and heading, which means he's going to win a lot in the air at 5'10". He's got the 5-star skills. He's rapid, great finishing, great dribbling, insane agility balance. I'm a big fan of this one. I would recommend getting him done nice and cheap as well. We then have Ben Yedder. He's just not what he once was on FIFA, is he? Like, don't get me wrong. In front of goal, still deadly. I just don't think you can get away with that pace and not having the 5-star skills anymore. You guys will have to let me know. Have you done this card? Because he looks decent, but I just don't think he's... I don't think he's what he was a couple of years ago. He does have the outside of the foot as well, which is always very helpful. We then have this guy who I just don't think anyone cares either. This guy, I don't think anyone cares either. And then we do have Al-Jaber, actually. 4-star, 4-star. Card is actually decent. He only had 3-star skills on his other versions, but to get the 4 is nice. I definitely think there's better options out there. Like, it's crazy how EA do it, right? Because obviously this card's new and it's come out in March? Gold Mbappe is just so clear of this card. It's just a shame how they do it, but you know, EA will be EA. And then obviously the Depay SBC, which I've done as well, thoroughly recommend. I think he's an amazing card, and I would definitely recommend getting him done. But guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. I'll do these every so often, you know, updating you guys with the new SBCs and stuff like that. Just do me a massive favour, hit a like and click that subscribe button. It means the world. One day we'll get 100k, I just know it. But thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one, and peace.